right before he ran, there were people who thought he might become a Republican.
I was
so
there
moderate.
when that happened.
Right.
I was there when that whole episode happened back in 2010 or 2011.
And
Yeah,
then,
then he
I
turned
think
into-
Louise
then he-
Lucas
2009.
tied a string around his testicles and said,
Well-
"You're going to do what we say, and we don't give a
And she
damn what
pulled
you
the
think."
string too.
I think she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Ralph, remember, Ralph was elected on Medicaid expansion, which the Democrats were united behind, and I voted for that. And we passed that. And then, everything was kind of kumbaya. And then, of course, the story came out with the photograph, and that was in the 2019 session. And suddenly at that point, he literally
Collapsed.
it was no longer a man. I mean, he was no longer a human being. At that point, he was just simply, almost like a factotum, being told what to do, what to say. And all his staff left, and people kind of abandoned him, and then he was forgotten. And then suddenly COVID happened, and then he was reinstated as a dictator. It was the oddest thing I'd ever seen. I talk about it in my book, Rebel, and it was literally shunned. He could not. I remember going to fundraisers with Ralph Northam after the photograph came out, and nobody was there. It was like 6 people. Nobody wanted to be seen with him. And then 6 months later, COVID-19 happens, and suddenly he's ordering the closure of every school, every business. 10 people can't congregate together based on no science whatsoever. Obviously unconstitutional if the Supreme Court had the guts to do the right thing. But meanwhile, Richmond's burning down around us. People are spray painting on, and he's treated as a dictator. The legislature is in session, not consulted on any of this, doesn't ask to be consulted. And, a generation of children goes without school for a year. And the media, of course, says nothing.
No, they applauded it.